And for those of you that are tuning in with us, I explained this to my players ahead of time, but in order to save some time, I went ahead and pre-rolled initiatives for this encounter, and they're already up on the turn order there. But what I'm going to ask my rangers to do now is I'm going to ask all of you to roll initiative for me, please. And I think I got you put on there as how you guys kind of described what you guys were doing. So a couple of you like jumped ahead, so I have you guys a little bit closer to in the mix. Oh no. Are we doing this already?
Can I use a story? Can I use a story point? I want to use a story point. 3. Come on.
I love how before stream you're like, just don't roll below a 10, and we're all rolling below 10.
That's it. Oh wow. So you're using a story point to re-roll your initiative?
Oh hell yeah.
Okay.
1.
Oh, my camera does not want to stay on today.
But it's saying that I did not.
What's that?
Oh, come on!
Did you roll another 1?
You rolled the exact same number.
Wow.
Let's just get all the bad rolls out of the way now, shall we?
The game has just decided you go last. I'm sorry. Dice have spoken.
Okay, so Beatrix did roll an 11, so I'm gonna add.
There's a side effect to this. I've got myself on the turn order twice.
That's funny.
That's okay. I can get rid of one of those. It's...
Oh, it makes difference.
It actually.
You rolled so badly, you get to go twice at the end.
It added. It actually added Dylan's score to the counter.
No, I did.
Oh, you did? Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, we've got 6 story points.
Will had a 3, so we got that added in, and it looks like Evie had a 6. Well, you know,
it's fine.
It's fine. We'll see how this goes. It's fine.
Great.
Okay, so first to go in this encounter is you guys. Those of you that are up front, like Dylan, Arthur, Beatrix, the crowd is thinned out here. So there's no one here kind of in your way because you're really close to these. They look like those gray like figures that are moving around, and they've got like clown attire on, but they're not like fully like painted up in clown. As you guys were jumping through the crowd, it seemed like they've kind of dropped that facade and are they're like moving around, bobbing to and fro. You guys in the back, Will and Evie, you guys are still amongst some of the crowd. So just keep that in mind as you guys are getting ready to do what you're doing. It's very hard to get a visual from where you're at, and if you try to do anything kind of like ranged from that point, there's going to be innocent people in the way. So Dylan, you are first up, followed by Beatrix. What would you guys like to do?
Okay, I'll head for this little guy,
Sure, you got it.
and I'll try to hit him with my power saber.
All right, with the power saber ready to go, Dylan steps up, confronting the first
What's
putty
the
patroller.
difficulty?
Let me double check on this. I want to make sure that I've got this right, this number right. Difficulty for this is a 13.
Oh,
And it just succeeds. Look at and it's a critical success because you rolled the highest on the skill die. Look at that.
Blimey.
nice.
So basically, if this was a different type of enemy, because this enemy only has like one health, you just go ahead and describe how awesome your attack and put down of this putty patroller is.
I'm just like jumping up and cleaving it into parts.
All right, and sparks just shoot everywhere with a puff of smoke, and both halves of the putty just vanish in a flash of yellow energy as this putty patroller has been defeated. I think you technically still have some movement left if you would like to use it. And what was your speed score again?
4.
So you technically have 2 free actions that you could do, which are kind of like just little, like stowing a weapon, pulling out a weapon, things like that, you know. You don't have to use them, but they're available for you.
I'm gonna just move behind this one.
All right, perfect. Excellent. That will bring us to Beatrix.
Panic. I'm gonna move close to this guy, and then I'm going to attempt to, first and foremost, strike him with my sight. Don't remember if we last summoned the weapons or not, but I'm gonna summon it and then strike him with my sight.
Yeah, you can definitely summon them into your hands, and then you can go ahead and strike. Sure, yeah. I think your speed score is above a 2, right? Is it? Yeah, 5. Oh yeah, you got like 3 free actions, so you're good.
And it's a 13 difficulty?
13 difficulty, that's right. I'm gonna give you an upshift 1 because Dylan has kind of made this you can re-roll it again with an upshift 1 because Dylan has made this one nervous behind.
Hey, we're all having fun here.
So much fun, right? Let's see, upshift 1. Oh, where is it? So it's just a 1d4 plus 1? That thing?
If you roll, when you click on the attack roll, it should ask you upshift, and you should see like a +1 or something in the parentheses beside it, maybe.
Ah, yes.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Ian?
No.
Long
Unfortunately.
start, guys. Long start.
Do you want to use one of your triple strikes?
No, I only have 2.
Oh, okay,
I'll
okay,
save it.
gonna save it. You got it. So it ducks out of the way. It just looks at you, just keeps bobbing and moving, looking over its shoulder at Dylan, who's like, with his power saber, over.
Next time.
The Stilt Walker clown gets to go next. And this clown, standing about 10 to 12 foot high, with enormously elongated legs and kind of like these striped red and yellow bell-bottom-esque pants, starts to just walk towards Dylan, who's kind of turned behind this one. And this particular creature has a reach with its stilts, so can attack from this point of view, and is going to just pull back with this massive clown shoe and just try to just kick you in the back of your helmet, Dylan.
That's so mean.
So I'm going to go ahead and roll. Yeah, here we go. Stilt Walker Clown. Let's roll an attack. Is specialized. No change. Actually, you know what? I am going to give it an upshift 1 because you're kind of like caught in between two foes as well. So, what is your... I will say you are technically facing the other putty patroller, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say this is going to target your toughness, your morphed toughness. What is that?
Yeah. 19.
19.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It would have been better off if you would have been looking towards him, probably. So this.
I feel nothing.
Yeah, it's like what was that? And that's exactly what happens. As you feel like something like it's like an insect landed on your shoulder or something, but it's really like the heel of this clown shoe like glancing off of your armor as you turn around, look over, and there's this stilt clown like just standing there scratching its head. Wondering what
Yeah,
has
I've
just
got a
happened.
thick head. What can I say?
And it decides to go ahead and move back to about here. Oh, and as you looking over your shoulder, you see the mime back here. Dylan, go. And then runs into the mouth of this clown and disappears. Runs into the funhouse. Putty Patroller number 5 is closest to Dylan, so comes up to Dylan and just tries to strike you with a quick punch. Unarmed combat are specialized, yes. Skill change, no, because they're coming at you from the side. You can see that. And difficulty, you can see the attack, or would you like to use that wonderful 19?
I'd love to use my toughness.
That's it. I'm just going to assume that you're going to be using that 19 because
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah.
14, which is still a good roll, still glances off of your armor, Dylan, as this putty patroller these putty patrollers just can't seem to break through your toughness. That brings us to Evie.
I think my camera, I don't know what is going on.
Here come.
I think Evie is mostly concerned about getting civilians out of the way.
Okay.
So I think she's kind of just trying to like help direct people, pick people up if they fall down, kind of a thing. So.
Is she going to spend your turn continuing to aid those people?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you guys. She's not great in combat, anyways, and you guys are doing pretty decent against these guys. So I feel like she's like, okay, you guys got this. I'm gonna make sure all the people are safe.
I imagine there's this one moment where this small child is like screaming, like fighting against like her parent coming back, and you see like there's this little cute teddy bear that the child must have won at the fair and dropped it, and is like screaming back, no, I want my teddy bear. And you pick up the teddy bear and you rush it over to her, put it in her hands, and she's like, Power Rangers. And then you pulls away.
So Evie's like, I love you.
So you are raising the morale of all the people around, and also putting in you're making the Power Rangers even you're raising everybody's just putting you on a pedestal of how heroic you are being in this moment, Evie. So well done. And I'm going to say next turn, most of the crowd's going to be out of the way from the edge here, so you guys will be able to move on in. Putty Patroller number 2 rushes up towards Arthur.
Oh, I do think I'm going to move forward just a little bit, though.
Okay.
Like here.
Sure, yeah, you can. Putty Patroller is going to rush towards Arthur right here and is going to try to do a somersault kick using its martial arts. No skill change. What is the difficulty on this attack, Arthur? What are they targeting? Evasion or toughness for you? Since you can see it coming, it's doing some weird
toughness,
spins.
because I'm always trying to like brace myself for it.
Brace yourself for it. Okay, what's the number?
15.
15. That's right.
Bring it on, Clayface.
And with a 14 does not succeed. You're able to block the attack off to the side, and the Putty Patroller kind of stumbles beside you and then just regains his balance and stares you down. Putty Patroller number 4 is next to go, and that is the one that's in the middle. Well, Beatrix did try to slice and dice him, so he's gonna go after Beatrix this time.
Cool.
And just kind of come up with a swift uppercut right to the below the chin of Beatrix.
Cool.
What is the difficulty on this, Beatrix? It's either your toughness while morphed or your evasion.
Can use my evasion is gonna be a 15.
15, you got it. Oh, not 115, 15.
Oh, I mean,
Yes,
Yes,
150.
Add an extra 1 there. Oops. Ooh, critical success. Oh. Okay, so you take this uppercut to the chin, and he connects, and you feel the impact as you know, in Power Rangers, even blunt attacks like shatter sparks everywhere, and you get like this puff of smoke. So that happens as it hits you, and you take 1 point of bludgeoning. It'd be blunt damage, so that'll come off your character. And because it's a critical, he's gonna knock you prone onto the ground. So you actually like lift off the ground and slam, and it does one of those slow motion things where you roll over and go, ah! and roll onto the ground. So I'm going to put a little token here to remind us that you have been knocked to the ground. We'll use this one. All right, that Putty Patroller seems to be very excited about making contact. Taunting at you as well. Putty Patroller 7 is going to move up. Actually, he's going to swing around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Swing around here and kind of start surrounding Dylan. Gonna make an attack on Dylan.
Oh dear.
Dylan's our tank. It's fine. It's fine.
I am.
This is what I do. Take the hits.
Take the hits.
Or more accurately, don't take the hit.
Well, I take them. I just don't feel them.
Yeah, that's right. You take them and not feel them. That one you will not feel, as it tries to like do like the old wrestling double axe handle maneuver where they put their fists together and slam you on the back of the head. Doesn't seem to affect you at all, as you're just shrugging off.
Kind of
all
hurts
the
them instead.
Kind of hurts them instead. Bringing us to Will.
Alrighty. I would actually like to use a story point, if that'll be cool. Since we're at a beach and we're at a boardwalk, I'm assuming there would probably be like a water gun super soaker somewhere.
Yes. Actually, there's one like laying on the boardwalk, like right beside you. Some child filled it up and then dropped it in the panic on the way out.
I would hopefully, as a free action, try to toss that in the air and ask Alpha to take that and hold it for later.
Ask Alpha to take it? It's like teleport it out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. You toss it in the air. Alpha, you got this? And then, aye, yes, I have it. And then all of a sudden it just vanishes out of the air.
I just stole this poor child super soaker.
Same kid.
Yeah. Am I actually that far back, or am I farther back? I'm just not on the scene yet.
I'm just gonna say you're that far back.
Okay.
So,
I would like to jump in the air, pull out the bow, and take downshift 1 to do 2 shots.
okay, perfect. Let's do this because you're probably trying to jump more than 5 feet, correct?
I'm not trying to jump forward, but jump straight up.
Oh, just jumping straight up. Okay.
Yeah, to get a good vantage point.
Okay, so what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to make an athletics skill test.
Oh boy.
This where it gets fun.
I'm gonna try these jumping rules based on the game. Let's see what this does. So it says
athletics or acrobatics.
It's gonna be athletic skill test. Whenever so you're attempting to. I would assume you want to jump like way up into the air to get over these people, right?
Yeah, it's just to get a good shot at the putties.
So it says here in the jumping table 11-2, high jump is difficulty 18.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's the hardest one on here. I don't really know why, but it just is. Those of you.
And does being morphed do anything to that?
Well, it basically makes it that whatever distance you're trying to jump is tripled.
So if I could normally jump 2 feet in the air, it becomes 6 feet?
Basically, yeah. I'm not
Alright, so difficulty,
I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what the base amount of jump speed you have, but it says to make jumping requires an athletic skill test whenever your character attempts to jump longer than 5 feet. Your roll less the difficulty listed equals the distance you can jump. That's how you figure this out. So what I want you to do then is roll it without putting a difficulty in, just to see what the number is. And then we subtract the 18 from it. And whatever number you have left is how high you can jump.
All right, and snag, yes or no, if I don't have special?
Snag if you're not skilled in athletics, yes.
13.
13, okay, so 13 times 3.
All right, so I can jump 33 feet in the air?
It'd be, what is it, 39 feet?
Oh, wow.
Times 3? But
Math is hard this morning.
Okay. See, this is why I don't really like these jumping rules. It's because we got to stop game to do math. So 39 minus 18.
Okay.
And that gives you your number. That's how high you can jump in the air.
Yeah. I just want to go 10 feet in the air.
Okay, yeah, you could do that. And from now on, I'm going to say that we tried it, and we're going to move on from this.
A level system might be more appropriate if you want to, rather than specific accurate measurements.
It just slows the game down too much. That's what I just don't. Math, math is great. There's some people that like crunchy games and like math like that. That isn't me.
Yep.
But as far as the game goes, we tried the rules. We like the way we were doing it originally better, and we're gonna stick with that.
Yes. All right, so I'm 10 feet in the air. I'm going to try to shoot the one in between Dylan and B and the one next to Arthur. That'll be a downshift 1 to do a 2 target, but Sharpshooter's Grace gives me upshift 2, net shift 1.
Yeah, you got it. Go for it. Perfect. These are, so this is targets their evasion, I believe. So that's going to be an 11. And I think the way you do this is you make 2 rolls. Is that correct?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Here's number 1. Normal.
Oh,
success.
Yes.
Hey.
Which one was that targeting?
In between B and Dylan.
All right. That one, sparks fly, goes flying, rolling onto the ground, and is defeated and vanishes in a flash of yellow energy.
And 18.
And Arthur, an arrow flies kind of diagonal over your shoulder, Arthur, and it slams into this putty, sending him flying with sparks shooting everywhere, and with a flash of yellow energy, gone.
So I'll land in my turn.
Nice. You land in the midst of still like a thinning crowd of people, and one like teenager's like standing there with popcorn like dripping out of the side of just staring at you. Whoa. One other teenager's like, let's get out of here, and they start running.
I looked behind me after I've seen the arrow fly, and I went, "Oh, a flying Triceratops!"
I got your back.
Awesome.
Definitely got something.
I actually got his face there, didn't I?
Putty 6. Seeing an advantageous position here, runs up to Beatrix.
No!
And because Beatrix is considered prone, is going to have edge on the roll, giving it an advantage. Tries to basically like stomp on you as you're on the ground, Beatrix. Now, technically, you can see the attack coming, so you could use your toughness or your evasion. I think your evasion was 15, right?
Yeah.
So you just got to try to roll out of the way of the heel coming down on top of you. Got it. With edge. Oh! That's gonna hit for 1 point of blunt damage.
Ow.
Ow. Beatrix is getting stomped, guys. But that brings us to Arthur, who's ready to go.
Okay, I'm gonna basically side flip right into this putty, and I'm gonna bring out my power lance and try and whack it so hard to get him away from our fellow Navy Ranger.
after you flip in front of it, it looks prideful from stomping on Beatrix and looks over and he's like, is trying to taunt you.
No skill shift, I'm surprised. Difficulty.
This is going to be a 13.
13.
Yep.
Normal, I'm guessing?
Yep, normal.
Cool. Oh, come on! Why is it me?
The taunting is getting to you as you see like the clown costume, and it kind of distracts you for just a moment as you focus on your fear of clowns for just a moment there, Arthur. Anything else? Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, over here, come on, see if you can get me. Just antagonizing the putty.
This putty number 1 is the last to go, like rushes up towards Evie and kind of pushes one last adult like out of the way on his way to you, Evie, and is going to try to make just a quick punch attack towards you.
So this is why I'm so far away.
You can see the attack coming. Do you want to use your toughness or evasion?
My toughness is a 13 and my evasion is a 5, so I guess music toughness.
Oh, your evasion will be plus 10 because the character sheets don't add them correctly, so it'd be 15 instead. Yeah.
Oh, then I'll do that.
Okay, yeah. For some reason, they have not yet fixed these character sheets to automatically add the plus 10 to your base defenses. All right. And it's 17.
Ouch.
It's gonna slam you for 1 point of blunt damage.
That's very blunt of you. Sorry.
I think this is the first encounter in the entire time that we've been together, folks, that I've actually hit any of you. This is it's remarkable. I'm feeling good about the adventure now. All right, we're going to top of the next round. Now, I believe, if I'm correct, you can give up your move if you'd like to re-roll initiative to try to better your initiative. If you'd like to stay put for the turn, that is up to you.
I mean, I'm good.
Per rules.
I might as well wait at this point.
You're wait at this point?
Do you roll a third one? That's my bucket list.
That'd be incredible. If you rolled a third one, I would be just like, how did that happen?
I like how there's a possibility I could do better with this roll and move in front of Dylan, and at the same time then have to wait until the next turn and it'll basically end anyway.
I like what chat says. Hit him with a hoagie. Sub-roll slash.
Using the wrong weapon.
Yeah. Great. Awesome. So everybody's good with where they're at? We're gonna stay put? All right. Yeah. Dylan, you're first up. Round 2.
Okay. So I am going to spin around with like my saber out and try to hit the one that's like right behind me at the moment.
Okay, awesome. Yeah.
Let's see. Difficulty was
13.
13. Right. No!
He does like a little roll across the floor as you kind of swing across and just go right over top of his head.
That's not fair.
Anything else you can do?
No.
No? Okay, you got it. Beatrix, that brings us up to you, laying on the pier here.
Help! I'm dying. I'm gonna stand up, but not for long. I'm gonna, I guess, stand up and then look towards the guy that's like right next to me and Arthur, and try to hit him with my power sight.
Okay, go for it. Difficulty is 13. And it does take 15 feet of your movement score to be able to stand up. So whatever you have left will be your total movement for the round. That's gonna hit. As you see sparks fly, the putty patroller goes flying through the air, rolling in slow motion like you just did, and slams on the ground and disappears in a flash of yellow energy as you take that putty patroller down. Is there anything else you wanted to do on your turn?
I'm gonna expend that personal power and move up to the one next to Dylan.
Okay, go for it. Triple strike time.
And I am going to, I'm going to first hit it with my elbow.
Okay, you got it.
Or try to hit it with my elbow.
You could hit this one with your second hand power scythe if you wanted to, or you could save that for the. I think I see what you're doing here.
I'm gonna try and go through them.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That'd be a great thing to do right now.
Oh, please, just work. Oh my god.
Same difficulty, 13.
Nag. Why am I rolling my unarmed brawl with this? Should I work unarmed brawl or unarmed strike?
For you it'd be strike.
Okay. That makes sense. I was like, why is it with a snag?
I think you're more of a speed-based character, so that'd be.
Oh my god.
That's a fumble.
That's okay.
You. I mean, you could spend a story point.
You could spend a story point because you rolled a fumble.
Fine, I'll spend the story point.
Alright, go
Awesome.
for it.
Oh, we have 10 of them, right? A lot.
Yeah, 4 now.
Down to 4. Down to 4.
Oh goodness. So
now it's
story
time
point
to use them.
story point lets me re-roll it, right?
Yeah, it's re-roll. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Story point, please save me. There's not a whole lot here, but please save me.
Critical success! Yeah.
Nice.
So you step up and with an elbow, slamming him in the side of the head, he goes flying away from Dylan, and the flash of yellow energy happens again. That one has been eliminated as well.
I'm gonna move up and be like, it's now or never. And I still have one unarmed strike, so I'm gonna hit it with a.
Well, you have another scythe attack.
You know what? Let's hit him with the sight. Let's hit him with the sight.
Yep.
Yeah. That's 13.
Oh, unfortunately, this one's a little dodgy and shifty. He's able to roll out of the way of this attack too. Dylan and both Dylan and Beatrix are pretty surprised by the agility of this putty patroller here. It almost seems to start mocking you guys.
I still have one hand attack left, right?
No, you used all 3 because you hit the first one up here, you moved up, hit that guy, and then you went to try to get this one, so that would have been all 3.
That's true. Okay. I'm gonna look at him and be like, I'll get you. I'm coming for you.
But I'll get you first, so hit me.
Stiltwalker Clown. Closest attack it has is Beatrix right now.
Oh no.
Because Beatrix moved right up into his range.
It was nice knowing you guys.
Moves up a little bit and is going to try to boot you with the giant clown shoe from 10 feet away. Let's see what it does. Yes, no skill change. I think you would probably... You see this coming, so it'd be a 15 evasion, if I'm correct. Yeah. So submit that. Normal attack roll is only a 7. It misses. You kind of cross your power sides as you see this big foot coming towards you, and you block the impact from that happening. So, still, And then the Stillwalker's gonna move back to where he was. Because he's like,
That's right. You go back there.
Almost knocked the blue off you.
Evie, that brings us up to you.
Evie's gonna pull out her Tonfas and be like, "That was rude!" And she's gonna just try and smack him.
All right, go for it. The difficulty is gonna be 13.
Ooh. Okay, come on, Evie. You can do this. I believe in you.
I believe in you.
We all believe in you.
You rolled so good last week. No!
Oh,
that was so close.
Barely.
It's a skill. Damn that one.
Yeah, the Putty Patrol puts up his forearm and kind of blocks your arm from being able to finish your attack. Surprising strength on this one.
Yeah, that's it. That's
That's
all I
it?
got.
All right, Putty 7 is going to try to do a double drop kick, like jump in the air and kick Dylan. So we've got
Rude.
this specialization. Yes, no change. 19.
Yeah.
24.
Whoa!
Oh, and you know what? So now you're going to take 1 point of blunt damage, and now Dylan falls prone.
No!
Beatrix, as you see, Dylan goes rolling across the pier here in front of you. And
Hey, see? That's how you do it. Good job, buddy.
So Will, it is actually your turn with Arthur on deck.
Yep. Will's gonna move right here.
Yeah, the crowd is cleared out by now, so this time you guys will be free of anything like that.
And I am going to do a 2-hit attack on first one in front of Evie. Power bow.
Okay, you got it. Now with your two hit attack, does it say that the enemies have to be within a certain range of each other in order to do it, or is it just like?
It's just an alternative effect. I can target 2 by doing downshift 1.
Okay, perfect. Got it. Difficulty is
still
11 for evasion.
11.
Mhm.
Okay, this is the one in front of Evie. Does that get any type of edge rupture because Evie's right there? No.
I'm gonna say no because he
Okay.
still has kind of a good peripheral vision of you coming up there.
Success. 13.
Success. The arrow comes flying in. Evie, like you're trying to like force the Tonfa through to like make some kind of impact, and you see this pink arrow just come in from the side and just drill this putty. It goes flying with sparks and disappears with yellow energy.
And number 2. Skill shift +1. Failure.
Failure.
7.
Was this one the one that was like in front of Dylan that you were trying to attack?
And Dylan's on the ground, yeah.
Yeah, you're trying to like shoot over top. You're still trying to be careful not to get close to Beatrix and stuff so that the arrow just drifts a little bit wide and like goes into the mouth of the clown back there and just vanishes.
Man, this
You'd hear the
putty
mind one
is
scream, but
tricky.
well, the arrow goes in and you just hear like the automated like voice system of the Funhouse just go this terrible like clown laugh.
creepy.
I just turn around the wheel and going, "Where are you getting all those arrows?"
Magic.
All right, Arthur. Unless Will, you wanted to move anymore.
Nope, that's all I got.
Got it. All right, Arthur, you're up.
Right, I'm gonna go for a little bit of a risk here and try and jump right at that putty with my power lance.
Okay.
Just like hold it a different way as well, so I've got it. So I'm like holding onto the bottom handle rather than the main handle, and I'm gonna use the force like as if I'm like a medieval knight, just sort of like pierce
Okay.
as I'm passing by into the putty.
Okay, you got it.
If you land on me,
Really funny. Just like a pile of Power Rangers.
That was a pile of Power Rangers
Difficulty.
here in the middle of the pier.
I might sit on you.
Oh
like...
yeah, difficulty on this is going to. It's still going to be 13. It's still like a melee attack, so it'd be 13 for this one.
So normal, no input. No, okay, normal. Oh come on!
You were so worried about landing on Dylan. And
Wait. Can I use a story point since it's a?
That's only
skill
for.
Or is that only for?
That's
something
only
else?
for once.
I think you have to roll a 1 on the d20 for that, but somebody tell me if I'm wrong.
It says spend 1 story point to reroll any dice result of a 1.
Any dice result of a 1.
Oh.
Oh.
Read the rules.
Any dice result of a 1. So does that mean you just roll the d4 again, or do you roll the whole thing again? See, that's
that is the question. Yeah.
I would say just the d4.
I'll just roll a d4 then, if that helps.
Is that going to be
You still wouldn't hit.
You'd have to.
Oh yeah, it still wouldn't matter, would it? Yeah, never mind.
No.
Don't think it would matter. You wouldn't even have enough to get to that 13 difficulty.
That is true.
So, but yeah, you you go ahead and place your token to where you would be when you land.
All right, I would be. Roughly...
You were just trying so hard not to land on Dylan that you're just. You're just
yeah, I probably just sort of.
By just that
missed.
Small amount.
Yeah.
I tell you what, this putty patroller deserves a medal.
It's hanging in there.
This one, if this one survives, it's gonna get a promotion. All right. You still probably have like a little bit of movement left if you'd like to use it, because you just kind of like leapt through the air.
Is there a way I can sort of get in the way of the putty so that? Sorry, actually no. I'll. Can I move on to the other side so that I can protect Beatrix?
You sure can. Yeah, you'd have enough movement for that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and just like flip over.
All right, we go to Dylan, who is laying on the ground.
I am gonna get up and just like stab while I'm getting up.
Okay, sure, go for it. So you're using your 15 feet to get up, and just doing like this like cool lunge as you do so into the putty patroller. That's difficulty 13.
I'm gonna just like say
it pushes your arms out of the way.
I was trying to say something before she rolled so I could give her an upshift.
And I moved there.
Dylan moves over there. Excellent. All right. So they kind of get up and out of the way. Beatrix, you're up. You see this happening. The MVP putty patroller that's giving you
We should absolutely recruit this guy. I feel like this putty has what it takes. He could be about it.
Maybe if he's lucky, Finster will give him a new head. I don't know.
I'm gonna move like right next to him to kind of make this triangle, almost like enroach him with Arthur and Dylan.
Oh,
and I was gonna be like, listen here, buddy. You can either give up or you can go down with the fight. So which one is it gonna be? And I'm gonna take out my my power side. I don't know if threatening him can be an action.
It can be, if that's what you want to do. Sure. Do you want to threaten this putty patroller?
Yeah, I want to threaten them so bad.
Okay.
They runs away.
I believe you. Do you guys? Is there a skill? Is there an intimidation skill under social?
There is.
Go ahead and roll that. And because you, because you guys have him surrounded, I'm gonna give you an upshift on your roll.
I'm just gonna keep looking at him like.
Let me see what the difficulty of this is going to be. What if okay. Difficulty on this is going to be 10.
You better go, because otherwise the side is going inside of you, and not in a good way. There we go. Oh no!
Wait, skill one.
Let me tell you guys, this putty's confidence level is like up here.
Yeah.
He thinks he can take all three of you on. He can take on 3 Power Rangers by himself.
I mean, he probably can at this point.
The way we're rolling, I mean.
Yeah. All of a sudden, this putty patroller becomes, like chat says, a Z putty patroller, just out of the blue. So is that your turn, Beatrix?
I think so, because intimidating isn't a free action, right?
Yeah, I mean, you have free actions, but there really isn't, like, you've already got your weapons. There's not really much else you can do. Oh, you can spend it for, like, 5 feet of extra movement. No? Okay.
I'm good. I'll stay there. I don't want to die.
Stiltwalker Clown takes 1 step up and tries to kick Arthur.
How very dare you.
Kick him like the football.
That's a 15, you said, for difficulty?
Yes.
Okay. 15 and normal and misses. As you...
We're all just missing each other right now.
And Stillwalker's kind of trapped in between these ropes in the mouth, so it just takes another step back. And bringing us to Evie.
Sorry, I was adjusting my Pokemon. I'm gonna run up here and I'm gonna try and hit this guy because, you know, why not, right? I can't do worse than my friends are doing right now.
It would be poetic if Evie is the one to do it.
Yeah.
It would be just
Please,
so...
Evie. I believe in you.
Difficulty
Please.
13.
Oh.
Yes!
That putty was like the thing in the...
Evie,
She just
describe
comes
how
up with
you
her
take
claw buzz
down...
and it's just like, leave my friends alone.
And it's just like, as each tonfa hits, it's like a flash of sparks, and the putty, you can see the surprise in the putty's face. After each strike, and then the putty just goes flying, taking down these like ropes on the side as it flashes into yellow energy, and MVP putty has finally been disposed of.
Oh, I just realized I wasn't at 22. Yay, Evie! You can do it!
Very good. That brings us to Will.
All right. How many free actions do I technically have with a speed of 7?
Okay, with a speed of 7, you technically have, I believe it's 5.
Okay.
It's either 4 or 5.
So I was reading in the rules that if I take a free action, I can use multiple of these to aim. I get 1 upshift per free action. Up to 3.
Let me double check to make sure that I'm right on how many free actions you get, because I think there's a section in here about, and there's like a equation.
A section on why. A section on why Will should not get more arrows.
No, it's not 4 arrows. It's just 1, but upshifted a lot.
159.
1 very powerful aim.
I like how that putty was like the thing in the forest that just won't die.
I love when that happens. It makes for really cool like gameplay when one measly little opponent like hangs around for a while. I love it. 59 types of actions. Here we go. Okay, so if your speed is 3, you get okay.
I think it was like...
And a number of free actions equal to their speed minus 2. So yes, you have 5 free actions.
All right, I will choose to use 3 of them to give an upshift 3 in aiming.
Sweet.
He's like, come on.
But my sharpshooter's grace does not apply because he's over 30 feet away.
Okay, got it. And it would be a difficulty 11 for Stiltwalker.
Stiltwalker. I'm up here.
Stiltwalker is like the new nice last name, you know, for the next sci-fi fantasy venture.
It's at 11, right?
11, yes. Mm-hmm.
Go for the knees.
26.
Stiltwalker getting a little bit frustrated, stepping up, trying to kick people and unable to do so. Steps back in at the very last minute, looks up, only to see an arrow coming straight at him. As sparks fly, and you guys see the clown removed from the stilts and goes flying into the mouth of the clown in the background, and it goes ah, 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 ah. And the stilts are just sitting there with the shoes.
I'm gonna repurpose those. I will find a purpose for those.
And that technically takes us out of this encounter. And that will be where we'll end this episode of Proficiency Power.
Oh,
Right here, Proficiency bonus.